Is processed food killing you? We're going to look at a study and look at what the same calories do to your hormones, to your blood sugar, if they're processed versus unprocessed. So here we go. We've got foods that are processed, raising your blood sugar a lot faster than foods that are more natural. And that's true with lots of foods. If you look at rolled oats, the glycemic index, which is how much they raise your blood sugar, is 55, but if you change that into instant oats, it goes up to 79, over a 50% higher spike in blood sugar by processing that food. Or if you take oat flour, which is processed, and then process it more into oat flakes, what happens? Higher blood sugar, higher insulin. If you take bread, you can have bread that's less processed or more processed, and the more processed, significantly higher blood sugar and insulin, even if they're the same calories. So I want you to get that in your head. Not all calories are equal. Processed food affects your body differently. And most of our food today is processed. You look at these breakfast food cereals. Now I want you to notice the glycemic index, the amount those foods raise your sugar, is always compared to sugar, because sugar is 100. Some of these breakfast food cereals like corn flakes, 132, more than sugar. And look down here at the bottom of the list. Shredded wheat, is that supposed to be a healthy one? 83 for a glycemic index. Processing food makes them shoot into your bloodstream. Not only that, when you process foods, it makes your body absorb more of the calories. So here's what happens when you eat peanuts. 17% of the calories go on through. The fat just goes right through and out into your stool. But when you turn it into peanut butter, only 7% of the calories go through. New processing methods of extrusion, explosion, puffing, instantization make these starches in foods more readily digestible, so your body gets every one of these calories inside. Here's an interesting study where they took two groups of teenage boys. These boys are obese, and they're given the same calories. Breakfast and lunch, same calories. But group one is on more real food, low glycemic index foods. Group two has a high glycemic index food, so processed foods. First two meals, same number of calories, one's processed, one's not. What are they going to do for their next meal if given the chance to eat what they want? You're right. The high glycemic index group, the processed food group, ate 81% more calories. And when they just looked at oatmeal, eating either oatmeal or instant oatmeal, the group that ate the instant ate 53% more calories after they were let eat as much as they want. One more study. We're going to compare oatmeal, cornflakes, and water. That's your breakfast. You get one of those three. Which one is going to satisfy you the most, and which one's going to make you the most hungry? They looked at hunger and fullness for each of those three things, and who do you think won? Okay, you're very good. In this study, though, oatmeal won. That's how much hunger there was. Look at water, though. Less hungry, less cravings than cornflakes. And again, it's because we now know the rapid absorption of glucose after consuming high glucose index meals induces a sequence of hormone and metabolic changes that promote excess food intake in obese groups. That processing makes you want to eat more and more and more, leading to addiction. And that's going to be our topic in the coming series. So what do? I want you to avoid processed food. Keep it out of your house. I want you to eat real food. And I want you to make sure you make the first meal of your day a good one.